Hello Barry, hope you're doing well. Welcome to a Milio support gameplay. The last Milio gameplay I did actually did quite well in terms of reception on YouTube, so I'm rewarding you guys with another Milio game. For this game, it's Kaiser Milio versus Jinx Rakan. It's going to be a very, very aggressive bot lane. It will be difficult to try and disengage the Rakan with my Q. Not impossible though, but we'll try. And hey Mr. Crink, thank you for the 20-month resub. Much appreciated, thank you for supporting me. And yes, we are live on Twitch and YouTube and Kick. So I had something bad stuck in my throat there. But yeah, the theme of the lane phase is take a step back, try and disengage from Rakan if possible, use my ulti to try and cleanse any charms that Rakan does. There isn't too much more crowd control apart from that. Maybe if someone gets caught by Jinx Tramps quite badly, I might have to pop my ulti for that. Just generally staying alive. Also can disengage from the Jarvan as well if I need to. I think the Echo pressed the wrong button. Sorry, we'll give him a little shield. But yeah, they have lane advantage in every single way. Like the Jinx outranges the Kaiser. Kaiser's going to take a lot of harassment. Rakan's going to be looking to jump in. I think we're quite lucky that we got some extra money there. I could have shielded myself there, but I kind of feel like I need to save the charges just in case Rakan does get in. Hit the minion wave to be competitive for level 2. Yeah, not really that bothered by that engage. Like you could see what Rakan was trying to do very early on there, get level 2 before us and try and do stuff from that, but wasn't going to be in a position to get level 2 before him in order to disengage, so just taking the W there is just better. It's just to give Kaiser something as opposed to nothing. If I'm not able to Q the Rakan when he goes in, I need to Q the Jinx to try and back her away, so she doesn't get damage onto the Kaiser. That's basically the gameplay loop here. Grab the plus 40 gold there from shielding myself. Try and keep that going a bit. Why is Lux considered D tier support on, I don't know what website you're trying to link. Lux is in like an okay position. She's not OP, she's not terrible. She only really does work though if you're playing with a poke AD carry. Like Lux Caitlyn is obviously the one that people think of the most, but she does lack a lot with certain AD carries. Jintu, yeah, that's just, you know, an example. Alright, just kick away the like, it was too weird movement there from the Rakan to disengage from him. The priority there was just Jarvan. That minion's in the way. Okay, well we got 2. That was so unlucky though, I just want to say. Like, there was a melee minion in the way of, like, in between me and Jarvan, and I was saving my Q to disengage from the Jarvan, but that melee minion wouldn't get out my way. So then I had to like Q at the, like, the split second of where the Jarvan then passed the minion. I still got hit by the damage, but I think I did get the Q off just before I went down. So yeah, it was nice that we actually got 2 for 1 there in a 3v2, but that was horrible. It's a shame we didn't survive. I didn't have the, I was so hyper focused on disengaging from the Jarvan, I didn't have time to pop any more potions. I could have maybe survived if I popped potions a little bit sooner. What the hell is this, dude? Throw down the Brom W, mate. Okay, that was spicy. But yeah, that Jarvan's now used up a lot of his time. That Jinx is already taking a massive amount of damage. She hasn't actually recalled. I say she has taken a massive amount of damage. She actually hasn't recalled. But we can freeze this here. This is gonna really screw over their bot lane. Rakan's getting desperate now. It's got nothing to do. This is where we this is where we pick up morale. Cheerleader Milio. We gotta get our squats in. Right, Rakan's back in lane. They've lost a lot of resources here though. What's why I didn't follow the Rakan mid? Because I didn't need to. We had full vision of him. He wasn't really going to get a huge amount. By the time I rotated all the way up to there, I would have had to just walk straight back down again and I would have lost XP. Like the thing with XP, right, is even though it's shared, it's not like 100% shared. It's like, I can't remember the exact amount it is, but it's like 100 and... it's like, say if a minion's worth 100 XP and Kai'Sa kills it and I'm standing next to her, we both didn't get 50 XP. It's like we both get like 70, if that makes sense. So there's no point like just throwing XP down the drain. It's something like that. I can't remember the exact numbers. Okay, good. I'm out of mana now though. For what reason is that? It's so that bot lane isn't just completely giga useless by the time mid game rolls over, otherwise we'd be literally like level 3 when everyone else is level 6. I mean, I would like to recall, but... this Rakan's quite low. This Kai'Sa has ulti. I've put a stack there on the Rakan in case she wants to go in. Yeah, I would have liked to reset. I don't know why we didn't. It's left us in a little bit of an awkward situation. I mean, this... we're slowly getting chipped down here. I don't like this. Also, Jinx, if we're going to go in, it has to be kind of now. Okay, we kind of overextended a little bit there just because the, I guess the Kai'Sa was close to our Kraken.
Fire burns, but it doesn't have to hurt.
Really wish they got rid of the XP penalty for bot/support. I think it used to be a bit worse. I can't remember. They changed the XP formula a few times in the years that I've been playing. There's been times where like mid been getting like less gold and XP in their lane as well and stuff. It's been weird. They've had to tweak it here and there to try and make a lane less strong. Why not go for Kindle Gem here?
I just really
Kindle Gem. I mean, I'm getting a CDR from
Stronger to
Bandleglass though, so I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Like, I would have more HP, but I wouldn't have mana regeneration and a little bit more AP. Like, Kindle Gem earlier is not as good as Bandleglass. Okay, I managed to get my ulti down just before the Rakan ulted me. But yeah, generally it's always Bandleglass over Kindle Gem.
my family is my guiding light.
I'm not sure how this is. Swain?
Even when I'm alone, I'm not lonely.
And they're gonna know we're doing this because I walked up with the Swain. You really could have used your help there, Kaiser. Just saying. I'm out of mana. Oh, thanks.
I carry my family with me.
Do I need the help here? I can't tell if I need that. Like, see, got yeah. Nice job. Thought I was gonna get that there, that little tiny auto. That would have been awkward. Nice. It's a shame we lost a dragon though, and a shame that Kai's went back into lane, but at least we got back some kills and stuff. Didn't think about the CD on glass. Yeah, I did a... I can't remember what game it was that I uploaded to YouTube, and one of the comments was,
I built it myself.
I don't like Moonstone because it doesn't have CDR, and I think they just forgot like Bandleglass has CDR, and then when it gets upgraded it then has 20 haste. So you're not the only one that forgets that Bandleglass actually has CDR. They lost the plate. We also lost a cannon minion. Yeah, I can't remember what game that was about the, I think it was on Soraka. I think it must have been a Soraka game with the Moonstone. We're not doing too great on the map. Not sure about the reasoning for that ward.
You are awesome. This should help. That is just what I needed. This should help. You can do it, Milio. Thanks, Fuemigos.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Not sure what we're looking for here.
Lighten up. Did you see that, Fuemigos?
Yeah, 5-2 Yone, 3-3 Jarvan, 3-1 Swain. It's gonna be a little tricky.
Sustain.
71 CS, Sack versus 140 CS on the Yone.
Lighten up. Need it.
Oh, what just happened to you, Kaiser? Maybe I can bait it with like the LeBlanc coming down here.
So fine, only 'cause you're so cute.
Okay. Do sure it is this game. But yeah, the Kaiser dying like that was a little bit grief. She's feeling the pressure of having to carry because of the sides, the top solo lanes even.
An enemy has been slain.
The jungle isn't as creepy as it looks.
Good. It's a dragon in 30 seconds. Gotta be careful of this Yone though, this Yone is very strong. 6'3", 150 CS. That's the real main threat on the enemy team. Nice catch, guys. Should be a free dragon now. Well, the last one should have been ours as well, but Kaiser didn't take part. Can you come over and help? You need to get out of that ult. You need to just wait it out. Should have ulted a bit sooner. Shall let Kaiser have that gold.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I don't really need that many items.
My own melee. I hope she's proud of me.
Nice little tier 2.
I'm so glad you're here with me. Let's head back to our secret base.
Cool. I mean, I think we have to take a couple of little risks here and there because of the Yone. Like when you're behind, sometimes you do just have to take a couple of risks. Otherwise you're just gonna just slowly lose. If the enemy team plays it perfectly, that is. Like if they don't do any stupid dives and stuff, then yeah, you kind of have to just take a few risks here and there.
Did you say something, Flamingo?
We've got a strong LeBlanc, got a strong Kaiser at the moment. This is looking a bit iffy though. Kind of huge. Very huge.
And I helped.
Man, everyone's so fast. I'm trying to catch up.
This is the farthest I've ever been from home.
Not sure that's going to be enough. I need to get out of this Swain ulti, otherwise I'm just making it worse. That was scary. That commit to flash ulti was very scary. I didn't know if it would work or not. But I just had to. There was nothing else I could do there. Alright, let's get out. Kind of stomping now. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. This Yone hasn't done anything with his advantage. That's been the main thing this game. I think this Yone definitely could have been in a position to carry this game, but I don't know. He hasn't really showed up. Yeah, Minia's ult counters Rakan quite nicely as long as you're not being locked up in CC before you get to cast it, then that becomes an issue. I can't stack on top of the Kaiser because if I get crowd controlled, that means she's also going to get crowd controlled, and it means I can't do anything about that, if that makes sense. So I have to create a little bit of distance between me and the Kaiser, but also not being too far enough to still be able to shield, W her, and Q anyone that's going to come into her way. So it's just a game of positioning, and I'm by myself here. I don't want to be here like this. This is not good positioning. But we do have this. I don't have you. Cool. I'm gonna try and tank a Jinx rocket. Dragon's up, but I think we can let that one go if we have to. Gonna do Staff of Flame Water. Kaiser still benefits through that. A whole team benefits from Staff of Flame Water here. Get to apply it pretty easily. The campfire, the W is pretty massive. So someone will probably get hit by one tick and then they've got my buff. Okay. Whereas Minia and Bizzle tier list, because my tier list is catered towards unranked to very low diamond, he's like tier 3. The higher ELO you go, the more viable he is, or if you have someone, this is where Rakan did a better engage because I got locked up there. The better your AD carry, the easier it is to get results with Milio. It's the same with Lulu. The reason why something like Sonar usually plays higher than Milio is because whoa. This Kaiser's no. She almost did it. Sonar's usually generically better than Milio is because Sonar can buff up everybody. Whereas Milio's really just kind of focused on the AD carry kind of side of things, especially with the range increase on the W. Or if you've got like a Kindred jungle. But yeah, I mean, like once you get into high elo, or if you maybe playing like an AD carry like Duo that you feel like the AD carry is like pretty good on, especially like the hyper carries or something like a Jinx in particular is pretty nice. Then yeah, like Milio you can definitely incorporate in your builds. But you're just generically doing it in solo queue, like if you're particularly lower than bronze, particularly lower than gold, I wouldn't really recommend him. Like once you get gold higher, then I think you can then start to think about maybe like learning him a little bit. But if you do just want to play Enchanter and you want to buff people up, then I think the go-to really at that level is still going to be Sona. Who are Ash's best support options? The best support for Ashe with probably like Milio's okay with Ashe, Lulu is okay. I mean, all the enchanters are generally okay with the Ashe. I'd say Nami probably. Yeah, Nami. Yeah, I mean anything. Honestly, Ashe does quite well with everyone. Like generically everyone. The problem with Ashe though, rather than like choosing a support to play with her, is the fact that she's extremely vulnerable in lane. And she can fall off extremely fast. I think Ashe right now is like a B pick in terms of AD carries, but I think she's quite difficult to actually play. Even though her kit's very, very basic, she's actually one of the hardest AD carries to play right now because the immobility, the fact that you have to position perfectly every single time. So yeah, Ashe does really nice at like slowing down enemies to enable you to land skill shots as well, so that she pairs up quite nicely with like any of the mage supports really as well. She does well with hyper carry supports like the Lulu and the Milio as well. She does she can do well with tank engages, probably not quite as much though, but she can if you're up against someone squishy on the enemy team, like if you're up against like a Kaiser and like a Nami in lane and you've got like a Rakan Ashe. The Rakan Ashe actually can do quite well for quite some time in that lane just because the Ashe outranges the Kaiser and then the Nami's super squishy, so one of them could easily potentially die in lane as well. So yeah, Ashe is quite good, but she's extremely vulnerable to ganks, and you get ganked bot lane all the time, so it's more like that kind of stuff you're thinking about, like maybe taking something to stop being ganked rather than enabling Ashe potentially too much. But yeah, that was a nice mini game. 20 KDA, 1 death, and yeah, I feel like I played that game pretty well. Nothing really too crazy going on there, but yeah, GG.